All right, welcome everybody. What is going up today? Christy 1497. Welcome. I welcome you to the Zoom session, Christy. Muhammad Naman Ali, welcome. Okay, so let's see what we got. What do we got? We have a new monitor. We have some chocolate milk. Mama said, drink chocolate milk to get stronger bones. That's what we're gonna do today. Drink some chocolate milk. Wow, so good. Kids have the best choice. But okay. Let's see what's going on over here. We have the 15-minute, 30-minute time frame. This is 30-minute time frame on gold. Let's take a look on the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour is whatever. What's this? Do I need to scale fix this? Okay. Beautiful. Let's remove all these zones and do some analysis over here, which is going to be sort of like a top-down analysis. So this is the 4 hour time frame. 4 hours seems like we're pushing up. No problem. Clearly. Let's take a look on the 1 hour time frame. One thing I want to take a look at the 1 hour time frame is that maybe there's a resistance right here on the 1 hour. At the same time, there's a support on the 1 hour right here. So if we got the support and we got this resistance on the 1 hour time frame, let's switch over to the 30-minute. And I think it's going to be better to maybe adjust these zones right here. Let's adjust these zones. Zoom out, because we want to see what is here to the left-hand side. Do like this. Let's take a look to the left-hand side. Okay, so on the left-hand side, we have this clean range, right? So take a look at this, right? Look, if we break above, oh, nice. You know, I was drinking chocolate milk. Yeah. Yes, tea. Caesar is the plug. Wow, Caesar brought me some tea. You know, everyone should have friends like this who bring you tea. Caesar brought me tea. Man, look. It even says Raja on my cup. So lucky. Okay, so if we break above 3406, right? If we break above 3406, look to the left-hand side, boom, 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 we need some clean range, right? So this is the clean range we have on the left-hand side. If we break above 3406, we have like a 79, 80 pip range for price to push up. 79 to 80 pip range for price to push up. And that's what we got over here. You know, right here. So this is the range. So I think it's going to be in our best interest to wait to see how price breaks above that area. If I'm talking about sells, you know, the problem is with buys. The problem with buys is, okay, let me bring out this chat. The problem with buys is this area here. You know, if we break above 33, let's say 98, 33.99, you have this area at 34.01, and then you got this resistance. So I think it's going to be better to wait for price to break above 34.05 for price to push up. That's for buys. If we're talking about sells, for selling pressure maybe below 33.89, right? 33.89. We'll have to wait for sells. I'm not too sure about sells, so we'll have to wait. Right now, there's nothing actually happening. I passed my 100K funded account. Thanks, Raja. Oh, nice. Well done. Well done, my friend. Passed it. So yeah, I think there's going to be some waiting. Some waiting over here. Yeah, there's going to be some waiting. Let's take a look at pound yen. Pound yen decided to push up. Oh wow, look at that. We cleared this whole range on pound yen. So apparently now, I guess we have this resistance. We also have resistance to the left hand side. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, we are at this, sort of like borderline rejection area right here, and we also got this support right at this point. The thing with pound yen is the ranges are small on pound yen, below 197,670. The ranges are small, 23 pip range. Even if you break above, now we're trying to break above 198, but the problem is 198 is a whole number. That's a psychological rejection level at 198. So we don't know, because look, we came up on the 7th yesterday at this point, rejected, 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 rejected. So even if we can get one candle to break and close above 198, I think that can continue to push price up, because this move happened with what? I think this was interest rates yesterday. Like it happened because of the interest rates. I think that was the issue. Yeah. Let's take a look at this chart over here. Dumb meat. Oh, what was this? Gold 15-minute. Impulse sell. Entered shorts, got cooked. Yeah, I think we need to look at when did that happen. There was on the 15-minute. This one, I guess this one right over here. 0945. Let's do some investigation here, right? Let's do some investigation. So this is when it started. So it broke the low. So I guess now we'll have to see that, did it break the low in the first few minutes, or when did that happen? Let's do some investigation over here. Okay, so candle started right here. Candle started. It broke the low. Oh, within the first 9 minutes, we pushed down. Let's take a look on the 5-minute time frame. We pushed down, started to break the high. Did you manage risk at that time? That's the question. Did you manage risk? I would have managed risk as it started to break above the high right here. Because with the 15-minute, the stop was way too big. Way too big of a stop loss. Way too big. But it looked good. To be honest, it looked good because we had a support, candle broken close below support, and if we're breaking below this low, we should continue to push down. But then the only thing you could have done over here was to manage risk. That's it. I think that's the only thing you could have done, was to manage risk, to be honest. Let's see if I can open up another thing over here. Platform MT5. Sir, do you have mentorship? You can take a look at in description. Okay, let's see. I manage risk after 15-minute retest more than half the body, but like you said, not to manage risk in 5 minutes, so I didn't look at 5-minute. Okay, yeah, that's fine. The only reason I looked at the 5-minute was just to see what was happening. You know, so the more you see things like these happen, the more you're going to be like, okay, you know what? If the 15-minute stop loss here, where was this? So if the 15-minute stop loss is too big, what can I look in more detail to manage risk? You know, so that's how you kind of like learn these small nuances as you're looking at the charts, as you're going in drawdown or you're going in profit. You start to look at things in a little bit more detail, like, okay, let me take a sneak peek at that. You know, so that's how you learn these little things. MT5 by Dominion funding when? In about a week, next week. We just set up our servers, backup servers, all the servers are set up. We just have to kind of like, you know, install it now. I have indicator and strategy. Anyone want, message me. Good for you. Looks like your monitor is 2 meter long. Your head is going from left to the right. My monitor is 2 meter long. No, it's fine. Should be fine. It's fine on YouTube. What is it? Yeah, it's fine. You want my monitor to be 2 meter long? I can make it 2 meter long. You don't even want to know what my other resolution is. Yeah, you know. So just waiting here now. Nothing happening. It's Friday. We're chilling. Let's take a look at Market Edge, see what's going on over there in that domain. Okay, let's see here. Your daily bias is ready. All right, let's take a look at my daily bias. Daily bias, macro outlook, Bank of America reducing job disclaimer, PMI, US tariff, the portfolio, gold. Let's take a look at gold. Gold is over here. Upside is above 3409. We have already established that. Downside is below 3385. 3385. Below this area, they have a downside. Let's scroll down here a little bit. Impactor, technical momentum. Yeah, I think it's just ranging or something. Cannot send my chart. Why so? You need to send the link. I think because of Trump Putin meeting, gold is just stuck, and Trump told that Friday is the last day. Trump and some answers from Moscow for meeting. I think if they want some answers from Moscow and gold is consolidating the way it is, I think that may come around New York Open, or maybe it may come around at pre-New York. Pre-New York or New York Open, we may get something happen. Oh wow, look at the spread on gold over here. Less than a pip. Less than a pip spread on gold. Oh, now it's 1 pip. Anyway, spreads are always variable. Impulse on 30-minute captured 30 pips. Let's see over here. Oh wow, look at that. Broke above the high, you took a buy, and then price continued to push up. Beautiful. Do you provide copy trading service? No. Don't provide copy trading service. I used to, but then it's a whole nother thing when when you know your every move is being affected on other accounts. Okay. Yeah, pretty easy day, pretty nice day. Nothing really happening, so it's always good. It's always good like that. Mm, very nice. Invoice has been revised. Beautiful. Okay. So what you got to do is you got to order shawarmas today. All right, so let's see. This is J. Kalmao. Do stream in Tamil lingo? Yeah, I don't know about Tamil. How can I contact you? Through YouTube. Do you have Telegram channel? Do you have eyes? You got eyes? Yes or no? You have eyes? Yes or no? 1 to 2 half pip spread on my broker. Beautiful. What's your opinion about copy trading, robot trade? I think it's good. How do I pass 100K? By being disciplined. Apart from learning the trading from you, how you are so fluent in English? Any tips to improve my English? Any tips to improve your English? Just go talk to white people. Talk to people who speak English, and then your English is going to get better. Your English is going to get better. I'm gonna go to the gym. Don't say I'm going to the gym. Say I'm gonna go to the gym. That's a little English lingo. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna. You know, like gun, gonna. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go study. I'm gonna go get some tea. Don't say I'm going to get some tea. You know, and that's gonna make you sound more like Indian, Pakistani. You know, I'm going to get some tea. No, I'm gonna. I saw many traders eating or drinking during taking trades. Yeah, let them eat or drink. Why we have high spread on gold today since what's high spread? Explain to me high spread. Are you Malayali? No, I'm not Malayali. Where do you guys get these? Where do you guys get these things? Okay. All right. Time to force a trade over here below 33.90. Time to force a trade 90. Lebanese basket 1, 2. The spread was more than 10 pips. When was it more than 10 pips? It's not 10 pips now. It's like 1.3 pips. Show me your 10 kilo gold bar. I don't have it. Did you take that 1 hour impulse entry? No. For beginners, 1 hour a day make backtesting is good. Yes, I would say if you're going to do backtesting, maybe once a week. Do backtesting once a week. Do backtesting once a week. Please check GPJPY 30-minute candle close above resistance, 30-minute candle close above resistance. So what I would want to do here is if we close above resistance, I would want this candle to have a lower wick first. Once it can have a lower wick, then if it breaks the high, I'm going to be willing to, like, I would recommend to take a buy. If I was trading pound yen, that's what I would do. I would wait for it to wick down first and then continue to push up. That's what I would do. I'm new here. Profitable trading in one line would be waiting for a candle to no. There's no such thing as profitable trading in one line. Maybe 1 or 2 trades a day. Yeah, David, there you go. Maybe 1 or 2 trades a day. That's it. 1 or 2 trades a day. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. I'm now turning profitable. I was at break even when I asked you. You told me just focus on one thing. You always lose less than what you've planned. What should be my next habit that you would recommend for me? Just one habit. Thank you. Tell me. Okay, so number one thing is to always lose less than what you have planned to lose, right? That's the number one thing. Number second thing is focus on just one trade a day and just give it time. That's it. Just give it some time. Let it marinate, you know, give it time for the next 3 months, 4 months. Just do that. And then you will see a change. You will see a difference. It appears that someone is using this account to invite new members to join copy trading. This seems suspicious. Probably fair. Please raise awareness and especially new members. Stay cautious. Ooh, Arab oil. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let's fix this right now. Thank you. Thank you very much. We will fix this right now. Same account messaging me too. Wow, man, we don't do any copy trading. Who is this guy? Arabi oil. Oh, he's not here in Discord. Yeah, I don't know where he is. I don't know. I'm a beginner and I'm a student from Pakistan. What you suggest me trade or invest in prop account, invest in personal account, which is more good for me according to you? I think if you are a trader and you are beginning, I would say learn first, deposit $50 and see how it works for you. You know, for the first 3 months, 4 months, see how it works for you. If you start to get comfortable, if you start to get comfortable and you start to grow that $50 to $100 or 120, 30, whatever, withdraw a small account and get a small funded challenge. That's it. Get a small funded challenge and then go with that. That's what my advice would be in the beginning. Yeah, that's going to be very nice. Oh, look at that pound yen here. Pound yen is retracing now, making that lower wick. See, from here, if it starts to break the high of the previous candle, I think that would be a very good idea for price to continue to push up. I think almost like the same thing happened with gold on the 15-minute time frame, right over here, where it broke the low, in the beginning. I think it broke the low without making a top wick, right? In the beginning. I think so. I'm not too sure. Maybe it made a small top wick. I don't know. But it's kind of like, this is what we want a candle to do. Like it broke the high, okay, not entering, it came down, made a lower wick. Now, if it starts to break the high, I think that would be a good opportunity for price to continue to push up. No, it made a wick. Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes it. I learned from you, but in $50 account, there is no any risk management because account is too small. Yeah, then maybe deposit $100, and start with 0.02 lots. Start with 0.2 lots on $100. When do we have to look at the 15-minute time frame we are trading? When do we have to look at the 15-minute time frame? When the higher time frame is not giving you any confirmation. Like, for example, right over here, the 30-minute, we have a support. But if I look at the 15-minute, there's this support over here on the 15-minute. So I'm going to be looking at this 15-minute right here. I'm going to be looking at this 15-minute to see what we can do. Guys, hold on. Let me also order some hummus. I'm ordering food for the guys. 24 pieces of wraps, box of 6. I think this is going to be better. Maybe order 4 platters. Order 4 platters and order these 24 pieces of wraps. I think that's good. We need chicken and cheese wrap. There we go. Getting wrap choices 2. Turkey and cheese. Chicken and cheese. Turkey and cheese. Chicken and cheese. Chicken and cheese. Wow. This everything looks so nice. And then what we want to do is maybe add some hummus. Some tabbouleh. Add some tabbouleh. Add some hummus. Where's hummus? No hummus I can find over here. Okay, let's add this chicken. Second is going to be beef. Chicken. Done. Wow, 500 dirhams. Beautiful. Awesome. So now we are pushing down over here. Good, let's see what happens over here. Oh wow, lots of volume coming up. Oh, what's going on over here? Maybe some announcement is happening. Maybe some announcement is supposed to happen. Is about to happen, supposed to happen. Sell stop maybe. I don't know. Don't ask me why I have a sell stop. Don't ask me why I have a buy stop. Maybe something's happening. Maybe something is happening over here. And maybe whatever is happening, maybe I can be a part of that, whatever the fuck is trying to happen. Whatever that's trying to happen. How to identify a trend? I've done countless breakdowns. So if you go into price action breakdowns on Discord, you will see like every breakdown we do is a high time frame to low time frame breakdown. Okay, something is happening, man. Like, look, something is going on. Buddy, this is something about to happen here. GBPJPY pushing up. Yeah, wow, look at that. Okay, now we're breaking the high over here. Gold is over here. Man, I hope I can get something. 14 pip spread, yeah. Because some volatility is coming in. We don't know what that volatility is. We don't know where this is coming from, but something is going on. Okay, let's take a look at news over here. Okay, Turkish Foreign Minister. Turkey has nothing to do with gold. Gold futures hit record high after U.S. tariffs. Gold bars. Man, oh man, you look at this candle and the way the volume came in. Oof. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what's. Uh-oh, this is about to get activated in this high volume. I'm not too sure. I am not too sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Looks like it was nothing, but still something's going on over here. Do we have to consider the 15-minute time frame and forget about the 30-minute time frame, sir? No. No. Every time frame matters. Every time frame is important. You can't just ignore a time frame, because whenever you're looking at a chart, every time frame is a piece of the puzzle. So you're making sure that everything is aligned whenever you're looking at the charts. Bro, you know what? I'm gonna close this. Where is this? How do I even close this over here? Oh shit! Hurry up, close, close. I don't want this to get activated. Brother. Yeah, right here. I'll leave the sell stop. But I am not sure what's going on over here. A lot of volume coming in. Lots of volume incoming here. There's no news. There's no alerts happening. There was an alert 4 hours ago. But other than that, there's no alerts happening here so far. I'm looking at the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame broke above the high. 30-minute time frame is right here. 15-minute time frame is right here. Yeah, no idea. This is very scary. Yeah, Friday being Friday, you know, if you're not in it, then you're happy. Okay, I went 7.5% profits on phase one evaluation, lost everything, account got blown, now lost confidence, mindset is fucked. Can you suggest how to overcome it? Yeah, just look at what your mistakes were. Did you overtrade? Did you over risk? What was your what was your mistakes? Wow, look at that. Look at that thing over here. Going above. The only thing is if we do break above 3404, can we continue to push up? Give me advice about binary options. Brother, what advice do you want from binary options? With binary options, there's no winning. There's no winning happening with binary options. There's just going to be losses with binary options. Very difficult to win, my brother, with binary options. Look, scammer. Haha. Thank you, Mandy FX1. Thank you so much. But yeah, man, wow. Look at that. Nothing. Gold is drunk. Gold is wild today. Fully wild. All right, what's happening over here? So, sir, I look at 15-minute only when I do not get any info or a range or price action on 30 minutes. Yes, that's correct. For it's like, you know, you're only looking at the 15-minute if you don't get any confirmations on the 30-minute, you know, but you're only looking at 15-minute for extra confirmation for some more information. That's what you're looking at. Someone is saying gold is preparing to go down. I don't know, man. Gold is starting to push up. What do you think about LFFXG making 500K in the trade? Oh, that's nice. Let's see here. Food order will arrive at 12:30. Beautiful. How much tip should we give to the driver? 50 dirhams? 50 dirhams. 50 dirham tip. Beautiful. 10%. Okay. Okay. So for nothing. Are you having a cheat meal, Raja? Yes. Friday is going to be cheat meal today. I want to shift to dominion markets from XNFs. Let's do it then. Let's get it. Let's do it. But so far, I'm just waiting over here. Let's take a look at pound yen. Pound yen moved up about how many pips? 10, 11 pips, and then continued to push down. I made good profit today due to your glorious knowledge. Thank you. Man, I made no profits today. Nothing. I made nothing today. I'm just waiting over here. Too much stuff happening. Too much stuff. 1.6 pip. You know, any spread which you get and it's less than 2 pips, it's a good spread. Any spread less than 2 pips is good. The best time to trade, it's not about what's the best time to trade in the UAE. It's about what's the best time which you have in your life to trade. That's what you need to look at. You know, if you have morning time available, then I think morning is going to be a good time for you to trade. Morning. So it all depends on what's the time that you have for yourself. Can we use dominion markets in Canada? Yes. Do you have any idea to do boot camp in Italy? Not right now. Do you have a Discord account? I tried to write with 3 Rajas. Do you have any Discord connection with new MFU members? Yes. But if you send me a message on Discord, there's a very small chance that I will even get to see it, because it's impossible for me to reply to private messages. Impossible. Don't take this the wrong way, but it's impossible. It's possible, but man, this is too many messages I get every day. Way too many messages. What are your suggestions regarding SMC? Smart money concepts? I don't know. Any advice on people who trade for 1 year with 1 to 2 risk management and waiting for setup but still in a loss? Any advice? I don't know. You need to take a look at your losses. You need to take a look at your losses, and you need to ask yourself that, okay, if you're taking a loss, what's really happening in that loss? Are you managing risk? Are you like, you know, what are you doing? Why is that loss happening? The option to upload image from my computer is disabled. I can't click on it. Can you please pull up GU needed another certify my account took another list? I feel like I'm shaking up thinking continue push up. Yeah, brother, I need to look at a chart. I need to look at a chart. You know, on TradingView, it's very easy to send a screenshot. I don't want to open this now and give you a demo on how to do that, but it's very easy. Like, I mean, like very easy. Go over here. Click on super charts. Now you know how bored I'm getting here. And then you click on this camera button, and then you click copy link. Once the link is copied, you go to the chat, you paste the chat, the link comes over here, you click it, and then I open it. You know, that's it. Very easy, simple. I was only wondering so I don't get scammed. Yeah, okay, no. Yeah, so for that reason, I don't DM anyone on Discord, because if I start DMing people, then the real scammers are gonna come in and they will start DMing everyone. You know, so for that reason, I don't DM anyone. Okay. How long do you wait after market open? I wait for a setup that which I can basically recognize, you know. So far right now, I'm not recognizing anything. Nothing. I'm not recognizing anything. Who is Chris on Discord? Chris is our moderator. Chris helps me with a lot of things, you know, and you know what's the most hilarious thing is that there are scammers who now pretend to be Chris. The scammers now pretend to be Chris, and Chris is like, "Sir, I have fake accounts," you know, because yeah, it's so funny. So yeah, like you know, the candles are going to close in about 5 minutes. Take a look at pound yen. Pound yen is still stuck. We'll have to wait for the next candle to wick down, break above the high, and then continue to push up. That is something I think I will be waiting for. Is buy stop activated or canceled? No, I activated. No, yeah, I canceled it. I canceled it a long time ago. Yeah, it was canceled a long time ago. So why do you not share your trades with us on what? In MFU, I give ideas. Like, I mean, there was a trade I shared, I think we talked about it yesterday. Like, you know, if there's something we shared about, I do share it. But let's say if I'm taking a trade and I find it, it's not like I'll be very quick to take a screenshot and send it in Discord. What about Tando? Someone calling from you, depositing doing the market, something is legit? Yes, Tando works with us. Tando is someone who is working with us in Dominion. So what's happening? Nothing. Pound yen stuck. Euro USD is doing nothing. What is this thing here in the top? How did that even come on the chart? Let's take a look at this chart. What is this? Pound USD? Yeah, what am I looking at here, Will Mary? What am I looking at? I think that would be much better if you added some detail. Today I'm chilling this week, had 5 days in profit. Yeah, that's better. That is better. What does my history look like over here? Let's see. This week. Just 3 trades this week. That's it. 3 trades. So I think it's good idea to chill today. Yeah, it's a good idea to chill today. Man, sending invoices. Sent a $20,000 invoice, sending another $20,000 invoice, USDC, ETH. Where to put stop loss, sir? How many pips is good for what trade? What trade are you looking for? Have you gone through the database? Yeah, yeah, Khalid Al-Zubi, I think you need to go through the database first. You need to go through the risk management section. You need to go through the Market Fluidity University section. All that's explained over there. Because I mean, where to put yeah, like you need to go through the database first. I think that will be way better for you. I'm struggling to take entries on this time frame. It's easier for me to visualize on 1 hour, 4 hour, trying to forget what I've learned to apply what you teach. I'm thinking buys if breaks resistance on 1.34530. Breaks resistance above 1.34530. Okay, yeah, that's better. So what I would like to do is I would like to see how price reacts to this area which you have. That's the most important. Would want to see how price reacts to that area. Is there a candle that, like, it breaks and closes above? If it breaks and closes above, then there's a probability for price to continue to push up. If it breaks and closes above. So those are the things which, like, I'd be looking at if I'm trading GBPUSD. Look at that. The candle has closed, nothing. Let's take a look at pound yen. Pound yen, the candle body is getting smaller as well. 15-minute candle is closing with a rejection. Bearish candle. Yeah, very tough. Very tough for gold. Borderline difficult. Borderline, no point, to be honest. Yeah, borderline, no point. I can feel big moves will come if Trump, Putin agrees ceasefire in Ukraine. If Trump say USA, Russia, yeah, I think so too. I think so too. The clean range is further out. Does this matter? No, doesn't matter. This means that if the clean range is all this way right over here, this means if you get a good confirmation above 1.34530, then that will be a much better probability for price to continue to push up. But in the beginning, what I would say is, like, if you don't want to enter your full risk, I think it's going to be better to enter with 50% of the risk, or even 25% of the risk, so you can actually gauge the move. Because gauging the move that way is going to be much better. Your strategies are about breakouts of ranges. Can we say that? Yes. But also go through the database. Very, very important. Before you ask any question, Khalid, before you ask any question, go through the database at least twice and make notes. At least, minimum. We need another video on cutting losses short. What? Like, you want me to repeat the same things I did in the first one? No, sir. A lot of problems we have today. AC wasn't working in my daughter's bedroom, fixing that. I think we processed about $200,000 in withdrawals for Dominion today. Do you offer US account in your broker? USC? What is USC? What is USC? I don't know what USC is. Please enable dubbing on your videos. You know what I'm going to do? Every shorts that I post on YouTube and TikTok, they will all be in Hindi or Urdu. जो भी है मेरी शॉर्ट्स होंगी ना, जो मेरी वो चार्ट्स में बनाता हूँ शॉर्ट्स, वो सारी होंगी अब या तो हिंदी में या उर्दू में, हिंदी या उर्दू में होंगी वो सारी शॉर्ट्स, अगर शेयर किए आपने। फिर अगर शेयर ना की तो yeah. Friday, what should we do on Friday here now? I lost 20,000. I took loan. Oh wow, you took loan to put money in the markets. Difficult. Difficult. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. US 30, no trade, buys, closure, 44,100, sells below this area. I agree with this. You know, one thing I've noticed, oh, you're using magic keys. Beautiful. Beautiful. You know what I've noticed about US 30? US 30 has a lot of volume around New York Open, you know, New York Open, like NYC Open. That's where I've noticed US 30 has a lot of volume. No matter if you shared that short in Chinese language, we can understand no matter. Okay. Yeah, US 30 is wild. You you know what's even more wild? NASDAQ. NASDAQ is just insane. When NASDAQ moves with volume, man, watch the fuck out. When NASDAQ moves with volume. Oh, USC is a cent account. Man, what are you going to do with a cent account? Get some real money up and trade that. Like, what's up with the cent account? What are you going to do with cent account? You're here to make cents or you're here to make dollars? We're here to make dollars, not cents. We're here to make dollars, not cents. Get it? No cents over here, dollars. Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do over here? I think a better opportunity over here is going to be if a candle can close with a small body, bearish candle, and then we can have some sort of an impulse entry for price to continue to push up. Or even if we can get a small body bullish candle forming and the next candle breaks the high to have like a impulse entry in trend. I think that would be way better. That would be way better. Kind of like the trade I had yesterday right over here. Look at this, right? Look at this. So this was borderline impulse entry, and then this was impulse entry in trend as we broke below this small body over here. Because ideally, small body candles mean that the volume, let's say if we only had this candle, this means the volume going down is decreasing. You know, so if the volume going down is decreasing, and if the next candle breaks the low and you got clean range, I mean, you know, that's it. That's it. Took the exact second trade you took. Oh, Prem Patel, well done. Well done. Why funded firm is not available for UAE residents? Because of regulations. That's why. When are we getting MT5 intermediate funding? In a week. Next week it should be up and running. But guys, I'm gonna head off. There's absolutely nothing happening over here, so there's no time wasting just looking at charts. Yeah. We'll start to get some work done for Friday, and then we're gonna call it a day on Friday. But anyway, take care, everyone. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Sunday, we will have a simulation session for Market Fluidity University. Sunday simulation session. So we'll see you there. The time is going to be up later on. I think it's going to be the same time, like around 3 a.m. Eastern or something like that. I have a problem with the Market Fluidity University course. I use my phone to study for about 2 months. My screen does not support the format. I try to contact the host, do nothing, update me. Membership expires on 22nd. I lost 2 months. Oh, I have a problem with university. Send a screenshot to Chris. Send a screenshot to Chris. So I will tell him Hassan will message you regarding his screen. But like, I mean, use your phone. Maybe try using your laptop, man. Like use your laptop. That's way better. Use your laptop. I don't know which phone you have, but use your laptop. Yeah. I'm monitoring the DAX for a few weeks now. It's also moving very well at London Open. Yeah, that's the thing. Like a lot of instruments, they will move at market open, especially like, you know, when you look at indices like DAX moves at London, you have US 30, NASDAQ moves at New York Open. So that's the only thing. Like I tried to trade US 30 in the beginning. I think I was trading. But I think I was trading US 30 at random times. Hmm. Yeah. Anyway, guys, take care. Be safe. And for Market Fluidity people, we're going to see you guys on Sunday. Adios. Adios.